Hello everybody and welcome back to Barley Farms. So you join me in Calmsden and we are about to drill the canola in the top field. So we are in August now and we have got a bit of drilling to do this month. So we are going to drill this with canola up here, and then because we can't put any other crop types in, well, we need to look at the vegetables we can do, but we can't put our wheat or barley in until next month, so we won't be doing that field next door to us just yet. But we will have a look to see what vegetables we can get done, and then we might plant some vegetables as well. So, but to start off with, we are just going to run around and get the canola all drilled. So I'm hoping not to use a lot of liquid fertiliser because we've pre-fertilised everything already. As you can see, we're not using too much at all. It's just enough to make it go really good. So this is a fairly good field up here, and I'm hoping with some canola, and now it's one big field, that we'll get a really good crop off it. So we are in the new Quadtrack and we are using it to do our drilling. Definitely got the power to pull this along here, this has. So yeah, it's a nice investment, this tractor is, and it will do for all these big tasks. As you can see up there, we've got the Fiat doing the manure spreading. I think he's just finished actually. That field now is fully spread with manure and slurry, and we've still got some left. So we are going to keep it as a stockpile, because obviously once the soybean field and the corn field and the sunflower field are done, it'd be nice to get them spread as well, because we've got a bit of time after they've been harvested to do a bit of land work and get them absolutely bob on as well. So we will need the case very shortly, the dually case to bring the roller over to roll this field. Hopefully it won't take me many minutes to get this all drilled, and then after we've done all this, we will go check on our cows, see how they're getting on with food, and yeah, we'll probably move virtually straight on into September where we can start drilling that field. But we will need to be cutting the grass. Now it does give rain today, as you can see in the forecast, so I was hoping to get the drilling done before it rains. I would have started them. I might even still start a work of cutting the grass, just so we can like get it windrowed and sort it out for tomorrow to keep that cow food coming in. And I did notice when I had a quick nip up to the sheep shed a minute ago that they are running, I wouldn't say low, but they're on the last bale now, so the sooner we can get some more bales over to them, the better as well. And I'm hoping with all that work we did, spreading the slurry, manure, lime, that the grass field is going to produce really well for us. So we usually get 3 or 4 push bales off it. I'm hoping we'll get 6 off it again. We have had 6 off it before, but obviously it'll be slightly different because we now have our new quadrant class baler, so we will be using that for the first time on the grass field, which should make it even quicker to bale that field. But yeah, so I'm going to get cracked on here. I say I might set a worker just to start mowing the grass down at the grass field, just so we've got it ready. Obviously if it rains we can't make it into hay today anyway, because you wouldn't turn it over and bale it in the rain. We would want to leave it out to dry and turn it when it's less wet, but we could get one of them started on mowing it, and it's one less job to do next month. So yeah, I think we will actually. I think we'll just go get it started mowing. So if we jump into, what have we got down there? We've got, I think this is our grass cutting tractor, the old Renault 10354. Beautiful tractor. And it's starting to do some hours. It's become our grass keeping tractor. However, this isn't now big enough to run the new quadrant baler, so we will have to bring one of the old other girls out here to bale that. Now I've just got to remember, it's in that shed. Remember where the mower is, so we can get it chucked on the back. So yeah, this will do the majority of the work, and then so we'll have to bring either the bigger Renault or David Brown or something up here, Fiat case, just to do the baling, because I think it requires 120 horsepower, that new quadrant baler. Can't remember what this is, but I'm sure it's not that high. She's only a small little girl. But yeah, let's get into the field over here. Let's get him set up. Let's get him cutting the grass for us, and we can concentrate on getting that canola in. There we go. Hopefully it works. I will just run down there and shut the gate, because they forever get stuck on that gate down the bottom here. Let's get that shut. And there we go. So it should be a nice crop of grass here, but we will find out when we get it turned and baled. Right, I'm going to jump back in the Quadtrack, and I'm going to get this field all finished up. So that is the canola field all drilled. So it didn't take too long at all. So we're going to take the Quadtrack just down here, and I'm going to leave it in the grass up here at the side of the field, because next month we will be putting in... do we do wheat or barley? I might do barley. We did wheat last time. We'll put some barley in there. But what we do need to check, like I was saying, is there any vegetables that can go in? Let's have a look. So, planting, poplar. No, nothing else can go in this month. So not very good months for planting. We kind of want to aim for our sugar beet, don't we? Because that's what we was aiming for. So we might leave the top two fields empty for the time being and put the sugar beet in due course. But yeah, let's pull this up here, and then this is set up. We're going to have to jump in the jewellery case now and fetch the roller. We might as well take this back to the cow farm, because we will need this tractor for running the baler, I would have thought, very soon. So this field should be very well fertilised. It's now got slurry and manure on it. The one we've just done's only got slurry on it. We used about 500 litres of nitrogen artificial still quite a lot, but it's probably not as much as it would have been. So I'm hoping this one uses even less when we get around to drilling it next month. But yeah, once we got that field rolled, there won't be too much that's stopping us moving on into September. I think the roller is still at the cow farm as such. I think it's on the roadway outside the cow farm. So I'll double check as we pass so I know where to come with the case. And we'll just leave this ready to go up here. But yeah, that grass field, it's looking like there's a lot more grass there for us to be harvesting, so that's going to be ideal. And then we'll use this for running that nice class baler. Right, as you can see, we've got plenty of manure left. We'll probably be spreading it on the grass field once we're all done as well. So where is the case? Here it is. So we'll jump in this. I'll go fetch the roller, and then we'll get that field rolled we've just done. And then, like I say, that can pretty much sit there until we've done this field as well. Right, that's the field all rolled. So, check on the cows. I don't think they're desperate for food this month, and if they're not, we can move on, but if they are, we'll have to sit and do it. Ooh. So they are low. We will move on, I think, and then we will have to crack on and get that grass done, that hay done as soon as possible next month. But they've got some food, so they'll be out by the time we get back. But we will make sure we get them fed first thing tomorrow. So we do need to keep on top of the grass cutting because those cows are eating a lot of food. Right, I will see you guys in September, and hopefully we'll start drilling, and we'll wait for the mower to be ready. So I was just checking in, and the mower is all done, so that's good. We'll get him actually we won't get him parted up because he's missed just a couple of strips there, so we might as well just get them done. We don't want to miss any bits in our field. Obviously, because we've moved on a bit, the grass is trying to regrow, so we will have to get spread on these as soon as possible. But yeah, let's get that mower mowed. We'll just do these few bits he's missed, and then yeah, we'll set him to head it while we're drilling the barley, and then we'll come back and we'll get it rowed and we'll get it baled and hopefully feed our cows because they are hungry. But yeah, let's get cracked on. Oh, there we go, gear change, and let's get this guy set up, and then we can get ourselves set up And then, like I say, we'll pop back and get this done, and then we'll spread some slurry and manure on it afterwards, and hopefully that will well, hopefully it yields well. We'll find out very, very shortly. Let's get it chucked in this shed. Come on. Gear changes on these old tractors, not always desirable. So there we go. That's dropped off back in the shed. Well, to be fair, the tether is actually on the back of the International. As long as it's got some diesel in it, we might as well just get him set off, get him going. Shouldn't run out. Do we just put some? I think we'll just chuck some diesel in this tank over here, and then we're gonna need it, aren't we? Right, here we go. I don't think we need that much diesel. Let's put 200 litres in there. These older tractors don't tend to take a lot of diesel, I wouldn't have thought. But it's surprising. I just stopped it to have a quick look. It nearly took the whole 200 litres. You wouldn't expect that out of a tractor this size, really, but there you go. Right, let's see if he'll... Yeah, he's going to do some work for us. So we will now jump in this Quadtrack, and we will get this field drilled with some barley. There we go, barley. So we'll get this drilled, and then we might put a worker on the roller while we go and do some grass, because I am very keen to get those cows all fed up now. Right, here we go. The barley is going in. So we really shouldn't use too much fertiliser. In fact, you can see that we don't need as much fertiliser as what's on the field. In most places. There might be a few places, but yeah. That means we're going to be using very, very little artificial fertiliser, which is perfect. Means we're saving money. Right, I'll get cracked on, and I'll catch up with you guys shortly. Right, we are all drilled with the barley. So we didn't use too much fertiliser. There was a few spots where it just needed to top it up, so can't moan at that, but the rest of it was pretty much, we was over the nitrogen level, so we didn't use any artificial. We'll run this back to the yard, get it parked up, get a worker now rolling that, and we're going to take over wind rowing and then baling the hay, and then we can get it straight into our cows, because They are hungry now. They've not been fed for a few hours. So they want some food. I think he's just finished. Yeah, he's finished tedding it. And then we need to spread some manure and slurry on that. Just so that it's ready for next time. Because I'm hoping if we keep on top of the fertiliser, we'll get some good crops out of it. So let's take... Oh, just clicked it. We'll take that here. We've got to unfold this roller because the workers can't unfold it. Don't ask me why. They'll use it when it's unfolded, but they can't unfold it, which is just one ram, one spool. There we go. He's on his way. So what we'll do is we'll jump back in the International, get that folded up, get him parked up, and then we'll take the Renault and we'll get it all windrowed into some nice, hopefully nice straight rows, and then we can get the class baler. I'll just park this here because I've caused myself a bit of a traffic jam in the yard. Yeah, and then hopefully we can use that class baler and get some big bales out of it. So let's get it hitched on. And yeah, let's go around. It'll be easier than trying to back it. And let's get that windrowed. So it shouldn't take too long. And then we'll see how many bales we get. I won't know exactly because obviously we're going to use a different baler, but I do need to work out how to turn them up as well because we don't want loads of little bales. So here we go. Let's see what we're going to get out of this field. So I'm hoping it'll be some nice big, yeah, it looks fairly decent sized piles. So yeah, there might be some nice grass there. Oh, hay here, we've turned it. But yeah, let me get cracked on and then we'll have a look at the baling together, and then we can get them all picked up and get those cows fed. Right, here we are. I've turned the bale size up, so it's now the maximum this baler will do. And let's get cracking. So, we should get some fairly decent sized bales off it. And we shouldn't get too many, I'm hoping. So yeah, 7,000 litres a bale. Yeah, not too bad to be fair. Can't remember what the round ones were. They might be slightly bigger, but this is so much faster when you don't have to keep stopping and starting. Right, let's get cracked on and let's get this field baled. It shouldn't take too long at all. Then we can come back in here with the telehandler, get them straight to the cows, see how many we've got. I want to fill the cows up more than the sheep, because obviously the sheep don't eat as much as the cows, but they obviously do need some bales. They'll also take grass, so I could just go cut their whole area if I was desperate. Or the next option is we get another field and then we can run two, because I think this field is good, but the cows are chomping through their food in the time it takes for this to grow, so it might be worth getting another smaller grass field just so we can keep on top of feeding the animals. But yeah, I'll get cracked on and I'll see you guys once we've done and we can have a tally up. Right, let's unload these bales we've got in the chamber. So 2 more in there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 bales off there. So I think they're about the same size as the round bales. So yeah, that's a vast improvement on what we normally get. And we've still got 4,000 litres in the chamber ready for next time. But yeah, let's jump in that telehandler now. Let's get these cows fed. Mr. Rollerman, he has finished his job too, so we'll get him pulled out the field because we don't want to be destroying crop once it's grown. Run down one of these tram lines, get it out of here. Might just leave it up this end of the farm for now. I can't see us. We shouldn't need it until next year now. That is pretty much all of the drilling for this year all done. But yeah, we'll pull it up here for now, and if we do need it, we know where it is. Right, telehandler, there it is. So as you can see, got plenty of straw. Might need to just chuck one of these into, or 2 of these into the cows, ready for bedding. So let's get them dumped in there. And that'll keep the cows bedded up nicely. So let's go and pick up our bales and get the cows fed. I'll see how many they take, and if they take them all, we'll feed them it all, and then we'll do the sheep next time. But if they don't take them all, we will... Oh. Yeah, we'll take whatever's left to the sheep if they don't take them now. And then say we'll get this fertilised, and hopefully we get another cut off it. Should get another cut off it before the end of the year. So 2 bales, 8,000 litres each. So 16,000 litres here. Not too shabby. Right, let's pull in here. Let's get these cows. Yes, straight away. First bale gone like that. Oh, that cow's broke out. Oh, he's back in. Just seemed to walk through the bars. They're not very strong, those bars aren't. Right, let's go for the next one. Question is, can we stack it as well as we did the other one without the running over part? Yeah, I do find square bales a lot easier than round bales. You can sort of stack a square bale a lot easier without too much worry. Alright, that's the next 2. See if the cows need how many they need. It should bring their health back up as well, so they should be making milk for us, because obviously we took a load down to the dairy last time, so we might even be able to have a look and see if they've been producing anything. We did activate quite a few bits and bobs on there, so I think it was cheese, chocolate, and I can't remember what else. I think we put something else on. I'm sure we did 3, but yeah, we can see if we got anything. Oh, a bit too high. Yeah, we see if we got anything already producing. They might even get some bits sold. I did notice we got some canola oil. I've moved it out the trigger. We won't be selling that until November, which isn't far away. It's only because it's the best price, so we want to be hanging out for that best price when we're so close to it. And yeah, I'm not going to sell the eggs until November as well. A couple of months of eggs, and yeah, we'll just make a lot of money off. Well, it does look like the cows might be full. So we could run at least one of these bales over to our sheep. So we'll take the telehandler, get the beacon on so people know we're travelling with a bale on our tines. And we'll just run this over to the sheep and let's go have a look to see if our bakery has made anything. Now I'm not expecting it to be overly quick production, but I'd expect something. I'm hoping it's not going to be as slow as the fabric production, because that takes about 6 months to do anything, which is fairly slow. So up the little narrow lane, here we are. So they have chomped through their last bale as well, so it's probably a good job we have brought that with us. But say, I don't think they eat too much. Well, they did take nearly 2,000 litres out of that, so yeah, they did take quite a bit. So let's check on all of what's going on down here before we head back over, and then we'll get some bits, we'll get it spread so that we've got the fertiliser on it. So it's about halfway through its next fabric pallet. Oh, we've got some products here. So we've got some cheese, we've got some butter. Don't see any chocolate, so I don't know if we did activate the chocolate. I know we just did butter and cheese, so it's still got quite a few litres of milk in. We do need to now check. I must admit it's not something I've done, butter and milk, but let's go check and see what best time to sell both of them is. I would imagine December, because everything's usually good in December. Ooh, January. To be fair, you could get fairly good price today from the farmers market, so we might get that. Might get that sold. Cheese. Same with the cheese, really. Yeah, we might get them sold today. Actually, they seem to be worth a bit of dollar. That was well worth checking. Canola oil. Probably see it back here. I've got 4 pallets at the moment, 5 pallets now, and we've still got 6,000 litres in there processing, so yeah, not too bad really. Right, let's head back to those cows. We'll do a bit of spreading, and then we might bring up the Defender, and because it's only a small load, and we'll just get those butter and cheese sold, because it's a good month for it, and we can make some decent money out of it. But first, let's just get those let's get that grass field spread, because we want to keep up as much bales as we can, because we definitely need more, well, as many bales as we can get really. So let's get this part back up and let's get spreading poo. Right, so let's get these sold. Now, it says the farmer's market. I thought that's that one. But it's clearly not. Is it this one? Or is it the one outside? I can't remember without looking. I thought was pretty sure it was that one. It might be this one just outside here. But anyway, we've got 2,000 litres of cheese on, and we've got 5,000 litres of butter on. So not a bad haul. It's that one. And that makes us £43,000. So really not a bad start to the selling of our milk. So it's made us a lot more money in a lot less products than it would have been milk. So let me get this returned to the yard, and then we'll see where we go from here. So just got back to the yard, and we're just going to have a look. I'm just going to move some of these, not so much the mushrooms, we're just going to move these lettuces out of the trigger point so I can keep an eye on what we've got, because I keep coming back here thinking there's loads, but there isn't. So we'll get them pulled over to the side there. And then, yeah, I think that is pretty much it for September. And next month will be a big harvesting month for us, because I think if we look, the corn should be ready. Soybeans probably will be ready, and the sunflowers will be ready. So yeah, it's going to be a big month, because if you look at our field sizes, it does look like they're ready. They're pretty green, so yeah, they probably will be ready next month. We've got that massive field there, which is soybeans. This smaller field, but that's sunflowers. And then that big field over there is our corn field. And we might have a big header, this one here for soybeans, but at the moment our corn header pretty small. It is just over here, so we've got a lot of big fields to do with a little header. So I will be looking into hopefully trying to find something that fits that combine that's a bit bigger, just to make our life that little bit easier. But I think we're going to leave it there today, guys, and then next time we'll be in October and we'll be knocking out all of that harvesting. So if you've liked today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. Any suggestions, please leave it below. And if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell, you'll get a notification of the next video. I'll see you there.